Welcome back, everyone. So now I'm joined by our resident business expert, Jonathan Farl. Hello, Jonathan.
Hi, Chrissy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Very well.
So it's really great to see like another success story.
They just keep coming, don't they? They just keep coming. I don't know why, I don't know how. We must be good at mentoring, who knows?
Must be.
But no, Nikki's had a fantastic journey and really, really good to hear that story as well earlier.
Yeah,
wonderful.
I'm really proud of her.
And of course, thanks to Chelsey as one of our most popular mentors in the group.
I can see why.
Yes.
So Chelsey, you have launched National Mentoring Day. Shall we take a look at this video first and then we can have a quick chat about it? Yeah.
I launched National Mentoring Day because there's so many other awareness days out there, but my passion is mentoring. I've mentored hundreds of businesses, hundreds of individuals, and I wanted to create a new awareness day that actually showcased the importance of mentoring and highlighted the benefits that mentoring brings, because I've seen it work, I've seen the results, and that's why I created a new National Day.
National Mentoring Day will bring more experienced entrepreneurs into mentoring, make them aware of the benefits of mentoring, and hopefully at the same time it will allow more people who need mentoring, people who are starting businesses or trying to build businesses, make them more aware of the huge advantages of having a mentor.
Many businesses wouldn't be here without mentors. They've struggled all along the way. Mentors will literally guide you, they'll be there to help you if you ever have any problems. And it's great to have a day that literally celebrates the greatness that these people are doing, especially in small businesses, and helping them become very successful.
These days it's a dog's year. What took 7 years to do things years ago takes a year now. So it's very fast, and you have to be on top of things, and you have to have the people around you that can help you get there faster.
I think mentoring is the most important thing to me, to be quite honest, because one, I've been lucky enough to have one of the best mentors in the country, and I've noticed I've run a business before without a mentor, and now I'm running a business with a mentor, and the growth in the business with the mentor is amazing. So I'm a young person that's been lucky enough to have that, and I want to guide other people to mentoring so they can be as lucky as me.
I think it's brilliant because I think people across the UK really should get into mentoring. I think a lot of people don't know about it and don't accept the help from it, whereas actually it can make such a difference on both a personal and a business level as well, that really it should be a national thing that everyone does.
I support National Mentoring Day because Chelsey Baker, one of the leading rockstar mentors in the group, put it together as a very important way to showcase and do what is needed in this country, which is to create awareness for mentoring, to really make it more clear that more and more business owners need to be getting out there and getting involved with mentoring, because the stats being showed tonight, this brilliant event, it showed that it really does work.
And supporting something like National Mentoring Days, it's not just because it's about mentoring, it's exposing what the inner beauties of mentoring is all about. There are so many success stories that could be shared around the UK of successful mentoring and why mentoring is really important. I think often enough this is also a great platform to help those that would have either questioned or thought about it but never taken action, to finally see that there is an opportunity.
So National Mentoring Day, it's a great way for people like me, I guess, who are viewed as kind of successful and done quite well, just to share a bit of hints and tips of what I've learned, how I've done it, what goes on and why. And maybe some people in the audience will just hear something in there that will directly impact onto some of the challenges they're facing with their businesses, opportunities that they might be able to grasp. As I said again, it comes back to the knowledge. You're nothing if you don't know how to get something done, and hopefully a mentor can help you open, some sort of route to future success through their experiences.
Less than half of young businesses are seeking the support of mentors, and even then, only a third of them are using them in startup. A mentor really should see you throughout the whole life cycle.
Now this is where it really does actually start. Now we need to keep spreading the word of this fantastic new mentoring initiative. Leading mentoring organisations, high-profile business leaders, government figures all join in and support National Mentoring Day. So thank you very much to everyone who's been involved. Keep spreading the word about the amazing benefits of mentoring. Follow us on Twitter @MentoringRocks. Follow us on Facebook at National Mentoring Day, and we'll see you again.
Wow, that looks absolutely amazing. Gosh, so how did the whole thing go? Obviously, it looked great from the video, but what you were there, obviously. So how was it? How did it feel for both of you to experience all of that?
Oh, it was great watching that back. The amount of work that went into the day, the National Day. I mean, it's just months and months and months and months of work. And, you know, I was absolutely overwhelmed by the response. You know, we had people like, Alison Kahn from the Sherry Blair Foundation, you know, the Mayor of London, all sorts of people sending me emails of congratulations, many high-profile entrepreneurs and celebrities sending me quotes and testimonials, King's College the other day, how can we get involved, what can we do? So I was very privileged to have so many incredible people backing the day. And obviously, you know, the news is that it's here to stay. So I'm pleased to announce that it will be taking place next year as well. So the UK has a new National Day to add to its calendar.
How about you, Jonathan? How did you find it all?
It was the same thing. God, you look good on camera, by the way. I mean, you do in real life, but wow, you look beautiful. More radiant than you were on the night.
She was so happy.
Yeah, it was fantastic. You know, to be able to pick up the phone to guys like Will King, founder of King of Shaves, Pablo Edinger, co-founder of Cafe Nero, and you know, these are guys in my network, and you know, to be able to call them up and say, "This is what we're doing. Come down and give up your time to." You know, share the story, share the journey of your business experience, how you benefited from mentors. Mark Wright, who won The Apprentice last year, it was just fabulous. There was a really nice mix of audience members there, from mentors, mentees. We invited all the different mentoring companies to come along and really get behind it and showcase it. And the feedback has just been absolutely wonderful. So the topic of tonight is asking for help, and our friend from Bertram Dyson Bell, Richard Poulter, who you saw at the end of that video, did a survey with our database recently and explained, and now the evidence showed that too many people, startups, mid-sized companies, established companies, aren't seeking the advice. They're not asking for help. All the evidence, though, is there to say that when you have the right person helping you, working with you, mentoring you, you will grow faster. You will be more successful. So the wonderful thing about that event that we held for National Mentoring Day is it's the start to continue to get more awareness out there, to continue to show people the results, and ideally hope to get more of them picking up the phone and asking for help and getting the right mentor to help them overcome their business challenges.
I mean, it's so important to get the message out there, because like you said, some people don't realise how much help they can, how advantageous it is to have a mentor. They think, oh, you know, it's not, I don't really need one, I know what I'm doing. And then when they hit problems, that's it, maybe their business will even fold.
Exactly. I mean, it's so important, and this is why, you know, I think there's so many other awareness days out there, and nothing to support such a fantastic, you know, initiative as mentoring. And I think that there's such a mentoring gap where people don't know where to turn to, how to find a mentor, what they should expect. And on the other side of it, how do people become a mentor? What skills are needed? There's still a lot of information missing, although there's plenty of you know, discussions taking place on mentoring and websites. There needs to be a national day to focus and actually discuss the future of mentoring, so that it, you know, more people can benefit from it. And that's what the National Day hopes to do, is to raise more awareness and open those discussions so that the leading mentoring organisations can have that shared synergy and actually take it forward so that it's more readily available. Because I've seen the results that, you know, it literally changes people's lives, to individuals and businesses and communities. Our friend Paul Ettinger, from co-founder of Cafe Nero, he's also the chairman of Street Life. You know, we're talking about mentoring in communities here. It's you know, it really does make a great difference.
That's brilliant, yeah. And I just wanted to ask a question as well regarding the mentoring itself. Now, I think you kind of mentioned it on the video there. Should a person continue having a mentor throughout their business, or is there a time when you think, okay, now they know what they're doing, it's okay, just leave them to it now? What do you think?
Well, I think that you definitely have I think the Kevin Poulter from Bertram Dyson Bell, rather, he said having a mentor continuously throughout the life cycle of the business. So what a lot of high-profile business leaders do, I mean, Richard Branson, Warren Buffett, they have different mentors throughout their careers, throughout their business journey. So you can often do that. That's absolutely fine. But I think that having somebody there to turn to is something that you really, if you've got a business, you need a mentor.
Yeah. That's it.
That's my final answer.
Set the rule now, yeah? That's it.
Why would you not, if all these people, Mark Wright, the Apprentice winner who joined us on National Mentoring Day, he just said, I wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for being mentored by Lord Sugar. I had a lovely quote from Levi Roots supporting and backing the National Day. And he said if it wasn't for Peter Jones, he wouldn't be where he is today. I think his quote said something like he'll be making sauce in the back of his kitchen still but he wouldn't have, although he has no regrets, he wouldn't be where he is today. So why would you give it up? If it's working, continue with it.
Why do you think some people, just before we finish, are a bit reluctant to, not just with mentoring, but to kind of take that step in asking for help?
I think personally, I'm sure Jonathan will have something different to say, but I think it's a lack of awareness, which is what I aim to showcase with the National Day. They don't really understand it. Mentoring became such a buzzword over the last 2 to 3 years, and people, oh yeah, mentoring, like coaching. They don't really understand, and we've heard Nikki's story about what it can actually do, how it can change the course of your life personally and as a business. So I think there's still that lack of information and that mentoring gap. And of course the mentoring services that are on offer, they do differ.
And it's also, just to add to that, Chrissy, it's in human nature, a lot of people, especially in the UK, it's a very British thing to not want to be shown that you're struggling and actually asking for help. And there are still a large percentage of business owners, if we focus around what we do, which is business, that have the mentality of, no, I'm fine, and what's someone else going to tell me about my business that I don't already know myself, having been in it for the last 5, 10, 20 years. And as you said, usually they leave it until it's too late, and that's a problem. And so that's why it's just an absolute pleasure to be supporting Chelsey, and who's such a wonderful mentor and has been such an ambassador for Rockstar over the years. When she put together this National Day, we were absolutely thrilled to make sure that that summer was a good one.
Brilliant. Guys, thank you so much for telling all of us about the Mentoring Day, and I'm really looking forward to next year's one.
Thank
I'll be there.
We'll
Thank
see you
there.
there.
Thank you so much. Thank
Cheers.
you. All right, guys, so after this quick break, I'll be giving you some advice on when and how to ask for help in general. So we'll be right back.